4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, who's been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They had put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022, the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022 and wide left and hits the ground in the year of 2023.
And here's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, I don't know, there's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Back to throw again. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
How about that? First play of the game in a playoff game, you take a shot downfield and you hit it for big yards. Now you got some momentum here early in the game.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PA team makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass. It's Wagner. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. Some press coverage now from these DBs. First down, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens.
He'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to launch it deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Wagner. The pocket breaking down. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass. It's Wagner. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught quickly. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And now they run the draw play. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. No problem, knocks it right through. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down. and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Freaking rags.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll test the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. Makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be out.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made down inside the 25. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Just a great call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback does a good job of recognizing the matchup that he wants, puts the ball up and away from the defender where the receiver can run underneath it for a big gain.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Single back, takes the handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, tie. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Scanning the field. It's Wagner. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should round up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going to try to use his legs here.
Oh, you bitch!
He's got room. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Breaks clear.
What just happened? Why didn't they move?
They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown,
Oh, not if I
Tigers.
could do the cheating, boy.
If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Cheating. So where they got this going? Oh man.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
He finds his man. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lawrence. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the tailback's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble now. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in the stat sheet the next day, but when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the 1st down and keeps this drive alive.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And that one produces a decent gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And tackled there by the defense. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Wagner. Snags the quick throw. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, what a surprise the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They get him down after the completion. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. The Tigers will have to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that's still...
The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Clemson. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point splits the uprights. Being set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Big game, catch made at the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Damn it.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. And a timeout is called.
My first fourth and four.
Stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to pass. It's Wagner. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Wagner. Quick throw to his receiver. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Getting set. Here's second down. Handing off on the draw play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Boy, I'd hate to squander this great field position, but here's third and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Breaks free. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Running with purpose. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. To throw, it's Wagner. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. The gain makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Great move there. They're finally able to stop it, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves them closer to the goal line. The Tigers come to the line with first and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down play coming up. Makes a quick catch. Gets some space around the 30. You bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow.
And he's taken down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and the two-point conversion does not work. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your...
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He shreds the tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And it's just flat dropped on third down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a fourth down call. So
This guy drops the ball. Like, really? You serious?
Goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Running back with the football. That's a strong stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Back to throw. It's Wagner. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A handoff from the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The back's got it on a counter. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking for 6. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off. And it'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Wagner. Lets it go quickly. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback and all.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Got him for a sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders in this defense. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Wagner. Looking to throw it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Clemson. Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep shot caught out of the 15. Touchdown, Tide. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this second.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. And that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Hands off to the fullback. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here we go, 4th and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. After the big loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and goal. Backed up. To throw, it's Wagner. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. What point are you going to start putting those into play?
They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now,
can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Bringing pressure. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. To the air, it's Wagner. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. They'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. They move to 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. Catch does get the foot down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. Second down and goal upcoming. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Dropping back, it's Wagner. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.